The 3,000 metres, A race, 7.5 laps for women. From the inside out, Maney, Frankston the fastest, 9.37 her best. McSweeney is a scratching. Demeo, Chilwell, 9.43. Cheasely, Bassett and Brown all inside the 10.20 barrier. And they're our top 5. As we'll see, the leading trio just start to work their way clear. It's the 2 Frankston runners, Kelsey Walton, Kayla Cheasely, and Demeo will join them at the front of the field. About 40 seconds through the first 200 metres. A gap back there to a next group of 9 on the track. So they'll settle into the work. We'll move through 400 metres. There'll be a trio that's already made the break early, 15 metres to the front of the field. And it'll be the 2 Frankston athletes, Walton and Cheasely, joined by Corrin Demeo. Demeo, the faster of the 3 this season, 9.43. Her best, Cheasely, 9.54. Walton, 10.39. So she's being ambitious, moving out early with our leading group of runners. That's what we like to see. Just want to keep the pace up early. And through 600 metres, we Demeo to the outside, to the inside. That'll be Walton.
2 minutes, 1:02.
Cheasely there as well. In fact, it's Gemma that's there at the front of the field for Frankston. Along with Kayla Cheasely, Corrin Demeo, top 3 ranked athletes on the track. And they've broken away from the gap from the rest of the field. And if you look on season's best performances, what you tend to expect. Cheasely at 9.54, Demeo 9.43, Maney 9.37, her best. Then we come back to Charlotte Bassett at 10.20, so there's about a 20-second gap between that leading trio and the rest of the field on their season's best time. So we're going to pick them up at 1,000 metres. It's good to see a couple of athletes making use of the spectator area halfway up the home stretch, get nice and close. I've been told the temperature has dropped below 30 degrees for the first time today, just in time for the A race for men and women. So Maney to the inside, Demeo and Cheasely tucked in behind. Next group on the track, it's Grace Brown, back to the Doncaster runner into 5th place, that's Charlotte Bassett. Georgia Quick just in behind her as well. So Grace Brown leads that chase group, but the best part of half a back straight clear is Gemma Maney, Kayla Cheasely and Corrin Demeo. They're through 1,000 metres. I have 4 laps remaining when I move past the start-finish area again. So Brown is still leading that chase group, and our leaders have, well, they've stretched the best part of the bend. There's a racing 3 still at the front of the field. Maney up on the plinth, leading. Demeo, Athletics Chill, the blue to the outside in 2nd. Cheasely's just tucked in very nicely into 3rd place, and you'd expect it to hold that pace. Maney and Demeo, the faster of the 3. Cheasely at 9.54, her season's best. Brown and Bassett leading that next group on the track, along with hers Georgia Quick at Chilwell. And further back is Ella Ragg of Wrighton. So they're inside 4 laps remaining now. And still a trio at the front of the field. Very contentious to work together. Maney's very happy to set the tempo at the front. See, very fast racing over 3,000 metres. Most of the race we've seen the number one seeds time's been surpassed. So the time we're going to watch here, 9:37. Gemma Maney, one of 3 Frankston athletes here in the field. Kayla Cheasely, the second, is tucked in 3rd place. And Kelsey Walton's in that, still sitting inside the top 10. As we see, Demeo working away past Maney, 5:55, 3 laps remaining. Cheasely still 3rd place. Grace Brown, Bassett in 4th and 5th. Back to Quick. Further way back to Alarag. Bit further back there to Julie Norney, Box Hill. Back to Bron Humphries in the red and white. There's Walton working her way through there. But tracking with our race leaders. Middle of the back straight. Back through 2,000 metres in about 9:32. About 3:15 Ks. So Maney's best at 9:37. They're a little bit outside that. But for Demeo, her best at 9:43.7. Well, she's right on target. And you expect she's just starting to stretch out. We'll start to see her unwind a little bit more. Last 2.5 laps, 1,000 metres to go. And she'll be chasing the time. 9:43.7 is her best. About 2.5 minutes left on the track there for our race leader from Athletics Chilwell. Corrin Demeo, sort of representing Sacred Heart. The school's knockout competition a couple of weekends ago up in Townsville. Maney, the grimace at 2 laps remaining. Back there to Cheasely, still looking composed in 3rd place. An interesting battle there, evolving in 4th and 5th, Brown and Bassett. And they've been head to head and shoulder to shoulder for the best part of the 5 laps they've travelled so far. Norney there up, back to Quick. Further work there to Ella Rag of Brighton. 7 and 8 through now with 2 laps remaining in Bron and Humphrey through 7:47. But our race leader still stretching out, 600 metres from home now. Demeo, Maney and Cheasely rounding out that top 3. Brown and Bassett still head to head. They've got 600 metres left now. We're going to see Demeo around the top of the bend for the second to last time. The time standard she's set her sights on, 9:43.7, her best this year. As we see Maney trying to stretch out, Cheasley's maybe just making a little bit of ground in that 2nd and 3rd battle, the 2 Frankston athletes. It's still Bassett and Brown back in 4th and 5th place, but it's Demeo at the bell, 1 lap, 8:37. 9:43 is her best. I reckon it might be a bit more of a stretch for her. The pace has just come out of it. It's the last couple of laps. Maney, Cheasely, Bassett's now moved past Brown into 4th place, Norney into 6th. Quick and Rag there, 7th and 6th place. Bron and Humphries of South Melbourne still working up the home stretch. She'll collect the bell shortly, but the race leader's 200 metres from home, and a trio that worked together so well the first 2,000 metres has been broken right open. It was Demeo that made the move. So inside 200 metres now, and round in the bend. It's going to be Demeo that'll lead him in the home stretch. Gemma Maney was fastest rank coming into this race, but she'll sit 2nd, 100 metres from home. Cheasely has held her ranking on the track, and we'll see how close she can get to her season's best time of 9:54. The time for Demeo's just passed at 9:43, but the race victory is well within her grasp. Maney trying to stretch out. Cheasely will hold on to 3rd. But Corrin Demeo will move out into lane 3, and she'll take the women's A race over 3,000 metres inside 10 minutes, but only just. Maney will just sit outside that 10-minute barrier. Back there to Cheasely. Bassett will lead Brown to the finishing post. Naughty will round out the top 6. Back to the quick to round out 7th place. Elrag into 8th, and Bronwyn Humphries will hold on to 9th. This women's A race over 3,000 metres. One race remaining now. It'll be the men's A 3,000 metres, 7.5 laps to conclude the program on a very hot evening of racing here at Melbourne University.